Home sweet home. We made it back to the village. And I'm excited to get back in the studio. I have some ideas and a commission to work on, so I'm pretty excited about that. Here's the outside in our backyard. We've returned to the rains. It's the rainy season. People are planting. And you can see it's very lush, very green. It's hard to keep up on the yard even when it's like this. So Michael C. Phillips from northern Thailand. Again, we're back in the village. We were on the road for about 2+ months visiting the United States of America, and I'm going to do another art video. I'm a little bit behind because we just have been traveling, trying to get our hours turned around again, but it's good to be home. So on this video, I thought I would show a picture of a commission that I did many years ago, maybe 25 years ago, but it was a great job, great opportunity for me, and it was to carve a totem pole. Now, I haven't had pictures of this while, but when we were in the United States, I did get to visit the home of the people who commissioned that, and I did take some pictures, so I will show that. But it's kind of an interesting story. The gentleman that wanted this had always wanted a totem pole to show in his home, actually, and he's got a beautiful home. And he was talking to me about this. He said, I always wanted to have a project with this, like a big project like this. And I always thought that'd be neat to do something like that. So the deal was made. I had to find a big log. I was back in the United States for 6 months in the Arlington, Washington area. And so we went searching for a large piece of wood. 9 feet was our goal. And it turned out that we did get a piece of wood from a shingle factory near Granite Falls. And the thing was huge. So we had to do the process of cleaning that thing up. We couldn't even move it. It was so heavy. So we finally got it and cleaned it up and cored it out, and that was the project. Now I had to learn how to do the actual carving. So I had known of a Native American carver, totem pole carver, mask carver, and I made an appointment with him to go talk to him about it. And he was up there on the reservation up north of Marysville, Washington. Anyway, I told him what I wanted to do. I said, I have a job to carve a totem pole. And he said, can you tell me what I need to do? So this gentleman said, a white man cannot carve a totem pole. A white man cannot carve a totem pole. Well, that was a shock because I had in mind that I was going to carve a totem pole. He said, no, it's just not done. And so we went back and forth for the longest time, probably a half hour, and he just kept saying there's no way a white man can carve a totem pole. So in the end, I just said, look, I appreciate your feelings and I honor those. You can help me or not. It's really up to you, but I am going to carve a totem pole. So he thought there for a while, and of course he's very slow and really thought about what he was saying. And he said, well, okay, what is the story? You can't carve a totem pole without a story. Well, he gave me an assignment that I was supposed to go back and create a story and then come back and talk to him again, which I did. And you will see. But it's kind of a spiritual idea of good overcoming evil. The eagle representing God or Jesus, and the bear representing the devil, evil. Okay, so that's the idea behind this. At the time, I also made some connections with some other carvers, Native Americans up there on the peninsula in Washington State, and they were super good about helping me get my tools organized, what to start first, measurements, how to do it the way that they would have done it. And so they were so good to me. I actually was thinking how great of a vocation that would be to carve a mask and totems and do that kind of work with the natives. We got along very well. So I got this log, got it put up where we're staying, and put a tarp over it, and I started to go to town. At that point, I only had about 3 months to get it done in because we were scheduled to come back to Thailand. But eventually, and I'm going to show you the pieces, so eventually it came together and I got it done. And the gentleman that commissioned me to do this was super happy, very happy. And of course I was happy about that because a lot of effort, a lot of energy. And so to this day, it still sits in their home right next to their living room, and it's quite the point of talking. So I hope you enjoyed this. The last one I did, my last video, I didn't connect to my Facebook, so you might look back if you would care to see that. And I hopefully will get something out again soon after we get settled here. We're still working through jet lag. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.